Oh man, I really tried with these buns. It's safe to say I failed. This one's cute though. This side I did good. Get out of here. Anyways, the year. What's the year? 2019. You know, 2020, I thought we were supposed to have flying cars. There would be a cure to all the diseases out there. You know, it's supposed to be the future. So, you know, it's 2019. What have y'all done? What y'all got? There's some pretty cool things out there right now that a lot of people don't know about. And they're always coming up with crazy new things. So, you know, when you're at a restaurant, we got Barbara's whole family sitting at the table next to you, talking about how grandpa can't get it up no more. And you're like, nah, I'm trying to eat the spaghetti in peace. And by peace, I mean silence. All I want to hear is the noodles being crushed and this garlic bread being crunched. So there's this little device with a button. You put it on the table, you press the button, and it creates like a barrier of white noise. So there is no way that it can make it like silent, like dead silent with people talking next to you. I don't know how this works. I don't understand. Like imagine yourself with like noise canceling headphones. So it's kind of like that, but you don't have to actually wear the headphones. I don't know how well this probably works, but I like the idea of it. I think it's pretty cool. It's like a force field. Let me whip this up real quick. This would be amazing if you're trying to like work or munch on your garlic bread in peace, but that's definitely like a hella cool idea. You know, every time I go to make tea, I gotta boil some water on the kettle. You know, you got a big old kettle. But why? Why use a kettle when you could just use your cup? So this is a kettle of the future. It's basically like a sous vide. Am I saying that right? It's like a stick. You stick it into the water or whatever you're cooking and it like heats it up. That's basically exactly what this is. It's like a really fancy kettle for boiling water or any other liquids that you want to have hot. I know there's a million ways to like boil water. You got the stove, you got the microwave, you got a kettle, or you got this stick of the future. Wow. Fresh mint tea. So fancy. How does it stay though? Is it like a magnet? I would be worried about it like falling over and spilling. Next thing you know, you get burned. Yeah, I know. If that was me, I would definitely spill it. Yeah, I'm burning myself. It will happen. Wait, hold on. I found a flaw in this system. It's a cup. I'm assuming it's boiling. You can't just pick it up and put it down. And I've done this several times. Like when I put a pan in the oven and I will touch the handle because I'm so used to touching the handle even though the whole thing is scorching hot and I've burned my hands several. This is not for me. This is not for clumsy people like me. This is for me. This is the future invention that we needed this whole time. Instead of putting your bread in a toaster, you know, you gotta take out the toaster, put in your bread, wait for it to go. No, You got this butter knife type thing. I don't know if there's butter built into it or like an iron for your clothes, but you got an iron for your bread now. So you get the piece of bread, put the butter on it, and then wham, bam, yes, ma'am, you got some nice crispy toast. How satisfying would that be to actually like do that? Like, casually ironing my bread. I bet it would taste bomb AF too. And like you would just be heating up the soft part. Look, the crust doesn't get too crusty. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is something every household needs. Why isn't this at Walmart? Why haven't I seen this at Target yet? Chop chop. How difficult would it be to like get this going? Whoa! No way! I don't believe this is real. How would it work? It's like a laser keyboard, but like it just projects it. But can you actually like press the buttons on it? Or is it simply useless? You know, I know there's like holograms and stuff now. Whoa, I know, like future. But nobody's like looking at it like, oh my god, holograms. What's going on? Science has gone too far. We're getting too advanced now. We gotta start going back. It's just like, cool. But I wonder if that would work. Like how would an interactive projection of a keyboard actually work? You know, I know this looks cool, but I'd stick to my physical keyboard because, you know, I like the sound it makes. So this is a phone concept. A phone that folds. And also camouflages. I want to know how it's attached to the ear. Does it just like clip in like a earplug? Pop that bad boy right in? I'm confused. Also, the whole camouflage thing actually seems legit now. A few years ago, if you showed me this, I'd be like, how is this humanly possible? But like if it can detect like the surface and like it's a screen on the outside and it just changes color, you know, like the stamp tool in Photoshop, it just like merges. I don't know what word it is. It's just I hope you understand my hand signals. Okay, see, I don't think this is a good idea because phones are already way too thin. Like you drop that bad boy once, it's gonna shatter, then what? What you do, you can't even fix it. Like the whole phone literally looks like a screen protector. You better hope this is like bulletproof or something, you know? They're showing it like it's waterproof. Some Black Mirror phone. How does it work? There's no button. I mean, like phones don't have buttons these days. How do you listen to music? Oh yeah, we got Bluetooth now. But that's just way too like thin. Get a paper cut every time you like whip it out of your pocket. pocket or like pick it up. I feel like phones are a good size now, but like phones are always like getting like super advanced and they're always coming out with thinner things. But this has gone too far. Phones in 3020 be like sheet of paper thin, but indestructible. That's the only way. It must be indestructible. After all these years, Nokia, creators of the indestructible phone, they are back with a phone ring. Kind of reminds me of like a pager. You know, we had that like 10 years ago. Instead of somebody calling you, they'll page you, which is like a knock knock, hello, please call me. But it's like a Nokia phone, but you can make calls with it. What, do you have to have like an earpiece, or do you just like, yes, 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 hello, I copy. What's the status? I don't know. Imagine if you could like make calls with your finger instead of like holding up a big old phone. But like, what else can you do with it? It doesn't have a screen. You can't like read messages or reply back. Everything has to be like voice activated chat. This is some like Metal Gear codec thing. Like Snake would just go in a corner and go like this. I bet he had one of these Nokias. See what I tell you about holograms? They're finally here. See, this one looks fake, but if this was a real thing, that would be very easy to hack into actually. So I know this is becoming more of a thing, but there are so many problems with it. Doors without locks, or you have to open it with your phone, or you have to use an app to like unlock your door, but that's so easily hackable. Like people can easily hack into your door, or you know, they can still kick it down. Most burglars do. I mean, I'll probably do like the same code that was on my phone on my door. Yeah, maybe that's not really the best idea in the world, but I appreciate it. This is what I needed when I was a child. I can't believe it. So there is a device. You copy something, like a picture, photo, that's the same thing. Anything you see, and then you can paste it as an image. So it's kind of like a very fancy instant camera, you know, those cameras where you snap a picture real quick and it prints it out instantly. It's kind of like that, but in sticker form. You paste it. So you copy and you paste it, but in real life. Living for this. I would definitely buy this. Like, think of all the stuff you could do. I would just be here and just copying everything and just like pasting it all over my wall. I'll get crazy with this. So there is a 3D phone camera. You attach it onto your phone and then it records in 3D. Whoa! I don't know if you guys know this, but like when you see like professional house listings and there are pictures that are like, whoa, how did they take this picture of like the whole room? So they actually use 3D cameras to take like pictures of a house before they sell it. And the camera is like some spherical camera, so it like goes in a circle, and they just basically made like an attachment that you could put on your phone.
Wow.
Apparently, this is a future thing that's coming soon to a gym near you. An underwater treadmill. You know, Sally, there's a pool right in front of you. You could totally swim. No, I'm just going to immerse in this, you know, in my Lululemon 2-piece set. How does this work? You can't really like run underwater, so how are your feet gonna like stay on the treadmill part? I'm trying to figure out how this works. Honestly, it looks ridiculous. You could be swimming right now. You could be taking a bath. You could be running on a treadmill. No, I'm gonna do all 3 of those at once. Future. Ooh, I don't know why this isn't more of a thing. Would it just be like super expensive to make it like this? This is a see-through toaster. So you can see your gluten getting toasted real time. So it doesn't like burn, or you can watch it. I mean, who doesn't like to see their buns getting toasted? I wanna watch. I wanna check up on them, make sure they're good. Oh, this one's for me too. A jacket with a built-in heater. Why is this not a thing already? Like, this is pure genius, especially for all us females that are always cold. I don't know what it is. Like, why are girls always cold and guys are always warm? Like, you touch a boy, it's so warm. I don't know, man. I'm always cold. I gotta keep my room at like 82 degrees. I get cold, okay? So you control the temperature on your phone. It's just like you would not need any other jackets if this was a thing. Or maybe it's like an attachment that you can put inside your jacket. Keeps your tatas all toasty. Okay, you know what? This isn't more of a thing because I feel like there would be issues, you know, with the jacket like malfunctioning or possibly blowing up. Man, I don't know. With heat, there's fire, and with fire, there's explosions. Okay, now I'm starting to see how stupid my hair looks. Like, it looked cute when I looked at it in the mirror. Now I look at it in the thing and it's like, girl, are you okay? This time we want to talk about, for all you hairy mans out there is a back shaver that you could shave your back yourself. Usually dudes ask their wives or girlfriends or moms to shave their back, but now you could do it yourself. It's just like a back scrubber, but it's like a shaver, so you can, oh, nice. That's a really big razor. I'd be like scared to like slice part of my scapula off. I'm looking at this and I'm like, how could this possibly work? So this is basically like a super fancy food scale. So you put food on it, and not only does it weigh it, but it tells you the calories and like the nutritional information info, there is no way you could just put anything on it and it instantly recognizes the food. Chicken apple sausage? Yes. Nutrition facts coming right up. No, there's no way you can like cut your finger off, put it on it and be like, food not recognized. But you put in a food code. So you got like a booklet or a thesaurus dictionary encyclopedia of food that you put on it, put in the code, wham bam, thank you ma'am. You got all the details. It's like an FBI database but for food. Pretty cool. Oh, I see, this is like an actual thing. You know how like, it's hard to do cappuccino art, but this makes it easy. So there's like a pen and you put whatever you want in it, like whatever spice. I think it only works with like spice decorating. Yeah, so you can just like draw out whatever you want, make the fanciest cappuccinos in town. I think that's a cool idea. It's a little extra, you know, I don't care what's on my cappuccino, like whether you sprinkle it or you draw a flower or a Fortnite llama or a pair of shoes. I don't know. I consume coffee for energy. I could honestly care less what the design on top is. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below which one of these would you actually buy. I would buy that noise force field thing and then I would be very disappointed because I know it's probably not gonna work. And then I'll tell myself I told you so. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button in the face and subscribe, join the wolf pack. Ow! I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.